So Alex, what do you feel is the most important thing that Kendo teaches you?
First of all, there's a word in Kendo called shikai, or it translates into English as the 4 sicknesses of the heart, or kokoro no yotsu no yamai. 4 sicknesses of the heart mean, essentially, is that, the first one is surprise, doubt, fear, and hesitation. And what that means is, for example, if I'm suddenly faced with the great Nicholas Pettas, who's standing there with a sword, and I'm thinking, wow, I've seen him on television, what am I going to do? I'm a bit scared. So if I'm scared, obviously that's an opening.
Right.
It's a chink in my armour. Or if I think, well, maybe if I do that, I don't know how good Nicholas is at Kendo, so if I do that, maybe he'll hit me in the kote, or maybe he'll hit me in the man. That means I'm hesitating.
Right.
And if I hesitate, again, that's another weakness. So in the course of a training in Kendo every day, what we're trying to do is we're regardless of who our opponent is, might be a little kid, might be an old man, might be the All Japan champion, might be the world champion, doesn't matter who they are, we face them fair and square, and we try and do our best technique without being scared, without hesitating, without doubting ourselves, and it's a lot harder than you think.
Right. The Kendo gives you an opportunity to train yourself.
Exactly.
Not to train to win, for example, or to train to do something, accomplish anything, but it's about you, right?
It's precisely it. And in order for you to be able to face your fears, and you have to face your fears before you can overcome them, and you have to overcome your fears before you can develop as a person. And in that sense, your opponent is not really an opponent as such, or an enemy, but as a training partner, somebody who is cooperating with you or collaborating with you, because you're doing exactly the same thing. So you're working together for this common cause. And you find that, like, I'm in my late 30s, I'm still, pretty strong, very fast, pretty technically proficient. I could go up against an 80-year-old man and I won't be able to touch him.
Wow.
And the reason being is because he has developed his spiritual armour, if you like. I hate using that word in English, but it's the best way I can think to describe it. He's not afraid. He doesn't hesitate. He sees all of these 4 illnesses in me, and he just picks them off one by one. And so I can't do anything. And that's the amazing thing about Kendo, because as you get older, you don't peter off, you actually get better. As your physical strength and your speed drops, your mental and your spiritual strength compensates for it and takes it to another level.
Wow.
And that's why in Kendo you get big guys and you get little guys, and you'd think that there would be an advantage if you're big and tall, but that's got nothing to do with it.
When fighting, our opponent is not the enemy. He is the means to improve yourself. We always need that tool to refine our skills and spirit. It was the first time for me to hear such a way of thinking. It reminded me of the famous words taken from the Samurai Code. The essence is not a warrior putting his sword to use, but rather his ability to refine his spirit.
8th Dan Tsuyoshi Nibori has been refining his spirit for over 76 years. Hanshi is a title that is something different than a Dan-level ranking. It's bestowed on those with a deep understanding of the meaning of Kendo, those who have attained a high degree of refinement. Hanshi is the highest accolade in Kendo. 9 years after Nibori passed his 8th Dan exam, he received the title of Hanshi.
In my search for a deeper understanding of the world of Kendo, I would like to meet a master of the art, and then ask him about it.
Yep, this is it.
Nibori Sensei has just started a practice session in the dojo. And the person he's teaching is an accomplished teacher in his own right. He carries the title of Renshi, 6th Dan, Atsuo Hanawa.
Atsuo Hanawa has been studying Kendo for 31 of his 42 years. Renshi is a title awarded to teachers who have been highly appraised. Nibori Sensei strikes a startling textbook point. It looks like they reached each other simultaneously. Let's now see it in slow motion. The moment that the opponent's attack was about to land, Nibori Sensei deflected the power of the shinai at the base. Continuing from there, he made contact with the opponent's headgear. The elapsed time from the initial attack to counter movement to taking the point was 33 hundredths of a second.
私たちから、見る反射八段というのは、神様的な存在なんですね。稽古してても何しても、八段の先生の内から出てくるものっていうものは言葉で正直言い表すことができません。それぐらい素晴らしいものを持ってらっしゃるんで、一生懸命こっちが攻めてもですね、反射八段は下がることなく前に攻めて打ちに来ますので、無理な攻めから打っても返されてしまう。